No one talks about breast cancer awareness.
So the wrong play got sent in?
No, that was the right play. That was, you know, I wanted to give the ball to Moody. I thought he deserved a score right there, but I think it would have got stuffed anyway with that play that they called on defense. They brought a lot of pressure. But yeah, that was a play-action play that we thought was going to be there, and you know, one of the guys broke through, didn't work out. That was the right call.
Sitting at 3-0, do you feel like this team has a case to be ranked next week going into Arizona State?
I have no clue, and I don't care. It doesn't matter week 3 if we're ranked or not. I mean, that's not up to me to decide. I think we need to be playing better. We definitely can be playing better, but that doesn't mean anything to me. So I don't know.
As mentioned before, you've thrown 5 touchdown passes in the game before. Did tonight feel different in any way than the previous one?
It felt different because I didn't really notice it until I looked up at the scoreboard and saw it. I mean, it was the first half. First Cal last year in Hawaii was you know, pretty much all in the first half except for one. I think it was on Rojo, and this you know, tonight was, like Kip said, I was kind of throwing it all around to different receivers. I think a different receiver caught each one, so didn't really notice it until afterwards. But that's just because, you know, we were kind of playing a full game. It happened later in the game. So.
How does it feel to have a comfortable win finally after the first 2 being fight?
It's about time, you know. Kind of felt like Trojan football again, rather than just shutting down in the fourth or even the second half. So I'm proud of our guys of how we kind of put 2 halves together and finish the game. You know, besides that turnover on the road sucks in the sack, I mean, I think that was a complete game by the offense.
That pass to Telford, was that a direct display of what Woods can do for the offense when the safety's not leaving wide open?
Yeah, these other players open, and they're going to double team him. You know, other guys have to step up. And in that case, Reynolds just didn't have to drop the ball, and he was in the end zone. So if they're going to leave guys open, we're going to exploit them.
Are you noticing that more and more as the season goes on?
Yeah, I mean, even last week they were playing cloud and, you know, had a corner on, you know, pressed up against Woody and the safety over the top, and so I mean, we just have to get our other guys know and realize that, you know, you have to make plays for us. It's not all Robert. He's gonna still get the ball, but other guys have to make plays.
Chris, what does this performance mean for the defense?
It's big. You know, I think this on, you know, obviously consecutively with the first game and the second game, you know, but even more. You know, we were able to go into the second half and kind of, you know, keep our poise and play good defense. Whereas, you know, I think in the first 2 games we kind of, you know, gave up some big drives and stuff like that. So, no, it's big. It's big time. You know, we probably would have liked to get a lot more turnovers, get more pressure on the quarterback. But you know, a win's a win, and hopefully we can build some momentum going into Arizona State.
Chris, their quarterback was 11 for 11 in the first quarter, and then really wasn't nearly as effective after that. What changed?
You know, we took some time for us to adjust to some of the formations they were coming out in. They showed us some stuff that they hadn't showed against anyone else, which is usually pretty typical for everyone that we played. You know, because people treat us obviously as a different opponent. So they came out in a couple different formations. You guys saw the little wishbone deal they were doing. They were going from that, reset and shifting to empty, you know, so it took us a little while to adjust, but once we did, you know, we pretty much knocked it out.
Matt, you've had 3 home games to work out some of the kinks for the offense. Do you think this offense and this team are ready for a tough road test next week in Tempe?
Yeah, you know, I know I'm ready. I almost like away games more just because of the vibrant feel that you get and the energy in the stadium. Everyone's hating you. It's good. But we got to get this team ready, I think, no doubt. There's still these young guys. I mean, can't be jumping off sides at home games, you know, let alone away games where it's going to be harder to hear me. So I think across the board, you know, we'll have music and practice and all that stuff, the loud crowd noise to get us ready. But I don't think it should be that much different.
Matt, you really raised the level of your play this year consistency-wise, and also on how well you're throwing the ball. Was there something since last year that you worked on technique-wise that has allowed you to, I mean, the balls you're throwing are just extremely,
I'm just trying to be more accurate, and I think I have a lot better feel of the offense to where the ball's getting out quicker. I know where these guys are going to be, so I'm kind of anticipating a little better. And I mean, 2 years helps. You know, having 2 years on your belt definitely helps with just knowing where to get the ball. And but these guys are making plays; they're making me look good.
Matt, what is the ability to go deep tonight say about the play?
They played well, and they held their own. And really should have been no sacks on the game and no sacks on the season. They've shaped together. It's kind of been a jumble with not a solidified line, but they've played well. They're progressively getting better.
Matt, your ability to kick off and ran for 12 at one time, is that going to play out to your benefit, you think?
Yeah, the stiff arm seemed to work. Finally, a dual threat quarterback. I mean, you're going to have to make plays on your feet, and sometimes the line breaks down or everyone's covered, so you just have to rather than throw the ball away. It's green grass.
Did either one of you guys hear the referee refer to you guys as South Carolina?
I did not. When was that?
Twice.
Twice?
It was like in the fourth quarter, yeah. It was,
They're from the Big East, so it's not surprising.
Anything else? Thank you, guys.
Yeah.